I remember that.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's My Hero Academia Manga Stream Sundays. I got Mark. He's with us right now. And we're going to be going over the latest chapter that came out today, which is chapter 312 to the public. But first, Mark, there's something that we do every Sunday before the actual Hero manga chapter. And what would that be?
Recap episode.
Oh, we got a notification too. Hold on.
Recap
That's from
episode?
Polar Gamer 625 now following. Thank you. How are you doing? Fan of My Hero Academia, hopefully. It's like, no, I just kind of popped in, just want to say what's up. But yeah, so just to let you know, we're covering 312 that came out today for the public. So if you don't want to get spoiled, by all means, feel free to hop off or just mute for a little bit. Oh, saying hi from Brazil. Or say hi to Brazil. To or from. Cool. That's super
Hello,
cool.
Brazil.
Okay. So before we get started, Mark, I heard the recap episode, and I figured that you'd be keeping it a little quiet this time. But I appreciate the energy nonetheless.
Ain't home alone, so I can't just go. I can't go all out Super Saiyan 3 right now.
Like that one dude who's like,
Oh, dude, if I was alone, I'd go for it.
it's great. Okay, so last time, which was Brazilian, cool. Thank you, Polar Gamer, for jumping in. But last time it was chapter 311. We were in the middle of essentially like a heist, but Endeavor was intercepting that. It was a nail gun support item, and he literally just pretty much pierces dude with his ignited arrow, and it was, you think it's fatal, but it's all good. He's just crippled on the floor,
He's like, owie. Oh, jeez.
We have another user coming in, Alfred. Do you see this? Rest in peace, Jimmy the Rev Sullivan, one of the best metal drummers of all time.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. But anyway, to continue the recap, it was unfortunately for Endeavor side, despite the dub he got, everyone still did not acknowledge him as a hero. Everyone just saw him as as a fraud. People started to all of a sudden lose their figures, and then they became kind of silhouettes of just hatred, really, for lack of better words.
Pretty much essentially what it was.
Best Genius goes in and just kind of wards off any of the additional trash that's being thrown at them before they get into the car.
Quack.
They're tagging along. They're following slowly behind Deku because they don't want to really get him caught up in all the press and everything like that. But they are all working together regardless of that. I think Hawks had a point to bring up in this chapter, in the sense of why this, why that, why was Shigaraki's rage so essential? And everyone just in the car is just speculating at this point, right? So
because all for one himself is a textbook sociopath, I would say.
Yeah, I say that.
I saw someone else talk about that, and I was like, you are right. It's because he doesn't really feel.
After all, one of the things they point up was the fact that it's a burden by itself just to carry the quirk, but it's also a burden just to simply have especially how he described it, just people, just the people he's taking powers from, just be a constant nag to his psyche. But he does not seem phased by that.
He never stops smiling.
That's true.
It's he always has a smile on his face, and he never seems phased by anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's because he's a sociopath. He knows what emotions he should be using, but he uses them because he doesn't feel them. He knows how to manipulate people.
Mm. So the next bit that we have is All Might in his Batmobile. Rip the Batmobile real quick. As what was it? A grenade just kind of intercepts him in the car. We just see an explosion in the distance, and meanwhile, in the midst of this, Deku's communication with or GPS signal to All Might had been cut. Turns out, his
It was shot.
his phone was shot by that one woman who was actually in the prison break and actually let Overhaul out.
Wait till you learn about this woman, because I have read this already, and wow.
Okay. So, I think last panel for that was just a hired gun sent from by All for One. I think like just like face value, I think that was just kind of like that not quite. I'm pretty sure, but they'll probably cover that in the details here. So now,
can you share the screen with me?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's do that. Let me share.
I could just open up Viz, but I was like, oh wait, we do have screen share.
Yeah, this should work. Is that looking?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, perfect. All right. So this is chapter 312. No title quite yet. We're jumping in the middle of a conversation right here. So here we go, chapter 312, first page. I'll start it off. It has Hawks, pretty much without his entire outfit. It's just kind of casual attire, pseudo. He says, "You should be fine since you got One for All by your side." But it zooms out. It shows him looking out the window with Deku here. Most likely, this is taking place prior to them like going off and doing their business. This is still Deku in the hospital, essentially changing out. Deku's like, Hawk continues, "I got one concern. All for One and Shigaraki aren't at the stage where they can steal One for All yet. And Doc Garaki out of the picture, they don't have the tech to preserve fresh quirk factors." In little tiny text. That's because on the day of the big battle, every facility connected to Garaki was raided. So, the villain's best option is to take you alive. That's a tall order for most of the escaped convicts, except for one woman who's fresh out of Tartarus. Oh, shit. Mark, you want to go with this page?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. Let me just...
Yeah, I'm looking over at this this next page here. It's kind of wild right now.
You can take this one because on my end, part of it's a little fuzzy.
Oh, it's a little fuzzy. Okay, got you. Hawks continues, "She's actually a former senior colleague of mine. Hunting her down is one of my top priorities, but if she's the one who comes for you, drop everything and run." Number 312, hired gun, Koi Horikoshi. Deku looks over to the phone, saying ammunition's made out of pink and blue fibers. Yeah, it's her. A former hero employed by Safety Commission. As she talks, "You moved."
Lady
her name?
Lady Nagant.
Lady Nagant. Oh my god.
Interesting thing I noticed about that. I think she's named after the World War II Russian bolt-action rifle, the Mosin Nagant.
Oh my god. Good little context right there.
I can do this one.
Oh yeah? Okay.
See that? Again. And then Izuku's just Spider-Maning his way out of there.
I know.
She destroyed my secure line. All Might and Hawks will realize that something's amiss, but I've got no way to tell them that it's Lady Nagant who's after me. She might target them too as they get closer. For now, I shall retreat like I was told. Don't go thinking. He's like, huh? You've got the options.
Got him like,
And next you see a bullet just curve
Oh my god. Is this what we're
Dude, it's
playing?
that quirk I made up that one time.
Smart bullet.
It is Smart Bullet.
Oh my god.
Horikoshi made Smart Bullet.
He saw the video.
Let's go.
He's like, man, don't mind if I. Oh my god. So, Lord, this is like, it's 2-page, but it's essentially acting as 1 page here.
That hit.
So what we're seeing is just actually a fisheye like lens of the shot of the path of the bullet hitting Deku.
Interesting idea for the panel.
Yeah. And
He says a howitzer shot is nothing compared to this.
jeez, like hold
Meaning
on, where's
Bakugo's
the impact right here?
The impact, it's on his arm.
Oh my god.
His gauntlet just got destroyed.
It shows a shot of her readying her next shot and then proceeding to fire that shot. She says, sure, I can see why One for All has got his eye on you. We have another shot impact here. Like Deku's thoughts. Her? She's nuts.
It's like a memory, I think. Oh, it's Snipe.
Oh, cool. Okay. Wait, did Mike read for that full 2-pager count here?
Yeah,
or
only thing I read was a howitzer shot is nothing compared to this.
Oh, okay. In that case, why don't I just go ahead for this one since it is the flashback here. Heroes to watch. We asked 100 current heroes. So this is the top 100. Everyone's saying their piece about, I guess, certain vigilantes / other heroes, what have you. Snipes originally said, like, her, she's nuts. If she weren't around, shoot, I'd be Japan's top marksman. Bruh. Snipe saying this shit. My homing lets me target anything within 600 meters. I set my peepers on. His quirk is homing. Works with anything I toss. I can't pick what part of the target I hit, and the hits won't pack as much of a wallop, but not too shabby, right? As I get a mental flashback of how he shot up Shigaraki.
Like straight up with bullets.
But those were also like in different parts of the body too. But it's Snipe saying, but her? She can pull off what my quirk does with raw skill alone. From 3 kilometers away, no less. No way I'm competing with that.
3 kilometers.
So I'm just like, nah, dude, you thought I was real shit? No. Oh, but go ahead and mark on this one if you can.
Her trick of her trade? Her bullets. She can craft them into any old shape she wants. When she twists those two-tone hairs together like epoxy putty, they harden up as strong as any ammo out there. Everything from curving rounds to hollow points, I reckon. For those of you who aren't educated in bullets, hollow points are banned actually, like worldwide. They're banned from being used in warfare because they're too deadly.
Yeah, they're actually like unethical on a wide scale.
Yeah,
like
when
which is weird to say, right?
There, you know.
Because bullets kill, like, period. Well, I mean, the people who shoot the bullets
see,
kill, but
explained hollow points right there. Ammunition with hollow tips shatters into fragments upon basically the impact.
really hurts. So, of all the guns that could just shoot you dead, this is one that could shoot you dead, but it also does so much more.
Yeah, hollow point bullets are nothing to sneeze at. They are very dangerous.
Mm-hmm. But we do get. Well, I guess we'll just kind of keep reading here. So,
she's basically a sniper rifle in human form.
Nice.
Quirk, rifle. Every ranged fighter out there is green with envy over that arm of hers.
So, this is really interesting about her quirk, and I guess we could talk about it like post. But essentially, she does like pull like strands of her hair out. They harden up into anything that she wants.
Smart bullet.
That she like plugs into the rifle that she can generate at a whim. So That's super cool. Like
I
Jesus,
told you,
dude.
man. It's very similar to the quirk that I came up with.
I'll have to reread it like word for word because I was way back in the first one. I can well actually I can do that post as well. Manga stream here.
Like, I think for mine, I chose to use vitamin K instead of the hair, though.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to see. This is a really cool like shot of like Deku's model, like pretty much like falling right now. You get to see like in other panels like where the damage is at. Like it's as you said, like it's damn dude. It's I forget
Straight to
he
the
doesn't
arm.
have like he doesn't have gauntlets on him. He just has the bands, which of course have a good sense of durability on them. So
Yeah, I
that's
just called it his
probably
new gauntlets.
yeah. But I should probably continue. But Deku's thinking right now. Even Snipe Sensei is jealous of her accuracy. And there's barely any downtime between her shots. Without the fourth quirk backing me up, I'd already be a goner. But based on the first shot and then this one, I can tell where she is. Speed lines. About 1 kilometer ahead. Her range is 3 kilometers. Dodging more shots while trying to escape that range would be tough enough. So instead, why'd you go for this one?
So instead, let me just check. Okay, here we are. I'll take the fight to her, blocking 2 of my shots. That's a first. You see, and then you see the boss. Gotta
Boss.
get to the boss quick. Overhaul is just a broken man right now, dude.
Well, shit. I just saw the next page. Okay. So, it's so funny. So, we have overall just kind of almost, well, he's kind of clinging on to her. And she's like, yeah. Like once we're done here, you keep hitting now since the target's on his way to us. Maybe I should have like ditched you after all. As we get like a quick flashback of like what happened at Tartarus when they were about to get out. I actually didn't really think about this. You brought it up, Mark, so props to you on that one. But he says, All for One says, treacherous hero, the lovely Lady Nagant. One nod to meet you. Do you want to take this next page?
All for One. There was a time when you were my target. I have a specific request for you, unlike those others. In the days to come, I expect that a certain UA student will leave school and operate solo.
Did he really? Damn, dude.
He predicted it. I want you to capture him and bring him to me. He's likely to have a number of big shots watching over him from a distance. So, bide your time until they're split up enough. Perhaps a rainy day is your best bet. Hey, she's like, hey, hold on. Hang on. Why the heck should I?
Oh,
This
boy.
man.
Oh, shit. No, wait, don't say it. I saw it, but I want to, like, leave the suspense here. The next page, off one continues, or at least, whoever. You're helping those others blow this joint on the simple promise that they can go wild. So why am I the only one who gets a homework assignment? Because he says, you killed a fellow hero. You seek the downfall of hero society, but your dream will never be realized as long as that boy is around. Another one cling to the phony hopes, huh? Here's overall. It's like, the boss. Oh? Is that Youngshi has a Sakai, I believe? Leader of a friend of yours? I mean that's his actual name, but you know. She's like, nah. He's got some screw looses, and I thought he might have come in handy somehow. Another victim kept down by this wicked hero society. All right. I'm not sure if you want to take this one or should I?
I got it.
Okay.
Let us deliver it. He said, "Let us deliver a death blow to those hateful heroes. Consider this a contract between us." As he lifts up his arm, and I'm like, "No." Take this
Bad
as a
touch.
deposit. Quirk, Airwalk. I've got a mission to carry. He gave her another quirk as payment.
That's one hell of a deposit, actually.
So now she's a literal mobile cannon.
That's not good. Although, ooh, that's gonna be interesting because All For One actually used Airwalk in his last fight with All Might. How he did it though was kind of like, it didn't like leave much to the imagination. He literally just went through a list of quirks he was about to activate. So he literally just ascended from the ground, creating his gross arm.
That arm filled with countless amounts of quirks.
And he just like dives straight to All Might. So with this, that means he loses his airwalk ability, but passes it on to Lady Nagant.
Unless he's got a duplicate.
Would that be possible though? Like, I mean,
Didn't the Doc already make a duplicate of All For One?
this is true. And
He
you know,
literally
maybe
made a
one quirk
duplicate
isn't that
of
bad.
the duplicate of a hack quirk itself.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is some weird like alchemy nonsense where it's like, okay, so we're gonna make a duplicate. So in order to do that, we're gonna need this quirk and we're gonna need this quirk to allow you to pass it without losing this one. So it's like a duplicate, but maybe it isn't.
I mean, the fact that they made I was scared when I first read that they said they made a duplicate of All For One. I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, technically there are two because one could just simply reside with the quirk.
Yeah. It's not like there's they didn't make a duplicate of One For All. There's only one For All, but now there's two All For
Yeah, they
Ones.
pretty much took his like psyche and essence, made them like linked to each other, but also just have one like separate in a lab to be used later.
Which is terrifying.
So, definitely my impressions of Lady Nagant, like from the start, right? Because she was one of those who just seemed super calm, like during the outbreak, and you know, like everyone just takes like those types of like situations differently. But for her, it was just super like whatever. We didn't get to see her quirk at the time, and
we saw her quirk, we just didn't know much about it.
Yeah, her like last chapter, we were speculating like exactly what her quirk is because you were saying that
very clearly
overall
his
though
gun.
Overall doesn't have like his quirk anymore. You were saying that he could technically still do the things he can do and could possibly give her like an arm cannon or a rifle
Like,
in this case.
Oh, I didn't. You said that. That wasn't me.
What? No.
I never.
Well, I
said
mean,
that she
maybe
could,
I speculated
never
that.
said
Like,
that.
I just went through listings of things where it's like, okay, so what could have been? Maybe it was given to her by overall, but no, wait, because I otherwise I would say like that can't be because he can't use his arms. He doesn't have arms to do that anymore.
He got no arms. But here's the other thing you should know: Horikoshi did say his hands and arms may be gone. He can still use his feet.
So he can use his feet.
Horikoshi said his quirk still works with his feet.
Man. It's like, I don't know what to do with that. Also, let me double check on stream because
technically his quirk still works, just only with his feet.
That's strange because I guess they never specified like what he can use. It was just simply he's able to just rearrange things to a molecular level and that's it. And we all just assumed hands. But okay. It's just
it makes sense as long as he can touch.
As long as he can touch. So he can just but that opens the scope. It isn't just his feet. It could be anything. But anyway, that's an entirely different matter. All I know is that stream looks like it's kind of crapping out a little bit. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
He just stops sharing screens. It should be fun.
Yeah. Let me just change it up a little bit. Applying just like a different bit rate. Just lowering it down a little bit. But what was I gonna do. I was gonna look up like Smart Bullet, for example, your idea, and just do a comparison on that because with pretty much Snipe kind of tells you exactly like what her quirk is. Quirk being rifle, um, essentially being able to pull out like strands of her hair and shape them into like bullets to any shape that she likes, and using the additional, I guess the arm transforming to a rifle could be. I don't know. I'm like my thoughts are racing about like what this quirk is. It's like an amalgamation of like different types of things, but it all kind of works together. Um, but yeah, so she is just a hired gun, very dangerous. Um, and but she like it's strange too because did they say that she was like a hero before?
Yeah, executive
Okay.
of the Hero Commission.
Right. So okay. So that's why she's like very well known despite
Oh,
that.
she used to be a hero.
Man, that's rough. It makes me kind of wonder like exactly
It's
how that's gonna
interesting. You said
unravel.
she killed a fellow hero.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, that's what connects that to that. Okay.
Makes you wonder why.
Right. She's like, why would I kill a hero and lose like my potential like platform here? Aside from my idea of like hero society.
I
Dude's
think
like,
she was like,
I'll give you a wad of cash. Huh? All right.
"Hold on, why does everyone else get to go free, but I get homework?" He's like,
It's
"I'll
true.
give
I
you a
like how
quirk."
like she has
Bet.
like a personality amidst all of this.
Right.
She even
He
like
just said, "I'll give you a quirk."
I'll give you a quirk. Yeah, all right. I mean, I'd take
He
it.
said, "Fair enough."
but whatchamacallit? Yeah, it's cool too that like she knows who All For One is too.
Yeah, she used to hunt him.
Yeah. I don't know who gave her the deets to that, but God, that's a really good source then. But
Well, I mean, the heroes all knew that he existed,
wait, what do you
or at least the Hero Commission knew that he existed.
I guess so. They would have to keep it hush hush because otherwise no other hero, like well at least a fair number of heroes don't know. And maybe a small handful do know, but are also hush hush about it.
Yeah, like we know All Might was the exact All Might, and a few people around him knew. So I'd
Yeah.
imagine, I mean, like the Hero Commission is like, I'd imagine the Hero Commission is kind of like the FBI of the hero world.
Hmm.
Hawks didn't know because he wasn't high up enough, I think.
Yeah, he had his own stuff to deal with too.
Like,
And I
it's
mean
like
like
you get
Endeavor's also the
it's like
same way
there's something
too.
that's of, it's like the saying of, like, like, it's above my pay grade.
That's true. Hold on. I'm still, I'm still looking for your
Smart bullet.
Smart Bullet. Yeah, wait, why can't I just search the name Smart Bullet? Good lord. Now if the internet will proceed to behave for me, it's loading like really slow. Maybe it's because there's so many goddamn comments on our Quirk Concepts videos.
That's good though. It shows interaction.
That's good though. Okay, here it is. I found it. 2 years ago, Mark brought up the quirk concept Smart Bullet. The idea is similar to Momo's quirk, but different in the sense that you could make bullets that you can control and you can control their path and trajectory with your mind. Hints to the name Smart Bullet, but you can make only 10 to 20 rounds like every hour. If you go over the limit, you temporarily lose your eyesight. As you progress, your quirk could make different like types of bullets and make bullets sooner. Keep your sight more often, help support your class. You can have some contact lenses. That was one of those. Anything else I was missing here? No, just like elaboration on different like types of equipment you can use. So very, very close
Yeah,
to
I felt
this.
like I was pretty close on the money on that one.
Yeah, but like apparently like she has this, but as far as like trajectory and stuff like that, she's just like that smart to do it.
I know. I also put some limiters on mine. Like, where's her limit?
We might find out later. They do like to tease that. But the fact is, now she has airwalk. So that is scary. But
Yes, because now she's literally a moving cannon.
that's true. But I have to wonder, like, what does recoil feel like when you're in midair?
It would depend if she was to use low caliber rounds. That wouldn't be
It wouldn't be
too
bad,
bad.
right? But I mean, we saw how she needed to create like little stands, like to actually like fire a rifle. So I mean, like,
yeah, she made like these like inorganic looking bipod.
so unless Airwalk has different like things, and as I was saying, when Alphron used it, he didn't really elaborate on it. He just went up and just went straight for All Might that one time, and that's all he needed to do. But here, it could be, and I'm guessing like with Airwalk, just being the name, it's her being able to pretty much like use her feet to like, and depending on like maybe the angles here and there, maybe just like even like hold her steady if she wants to, unless she needs to continually move in order to have the quirk activate. But that now requires more speculation. But I guess I'll leave it for the next chapter to figure that part out. But
And we also saw that Lady Nagant, which is, if I had to guess, like I said, more than likely a call to the Russian bolt-action rifle from World War II, the Nagant, the Moisen Nagant.
I also I want to add to the sheer fact that we just saw how like Deku was dealing with Muscular, who with his entrance in the previous couple chapters is an absolute menace.
Oh yeah, he is a menace.
But Deku has got the numbers for that one, so he's totally fine fighting like some villains here and there. But the fact is that there's still villains out there that can still give him a run for his money, like literally run for his money. It's still really impressive.
Oh, without a doubt.
Granted, she has every single advantage. She is just a few kilometers away. No, just one. So he's like well within range. She shot first and has every means to just like track a person down as a hitman or hitwoman. I guess it's just hitman. Yeah.
Technically she's just a hired gun.
Yeah. So I mean, she's had experience of just people like in probably different environments too. Probably urban. But
I'd imagine.
It's so wild. And what's worse is that she does also have a skewed idea of like hero society as well. So as far as convincing her,
enough to where she killed a fellow hero, that's very skewed.
yeah. So unfortunately, we're kind of in the dark about that at the moment. So it's a bit unfortunate that we don't see it yet. But we'll probably get hints of it like later, maybe even in the next chapter.
Like I'd be very curious to know why did she change sides? Like what was it exactly that made her change sides?
I'm curious about it too. The fact that Hawks knew her too.
I know he called her senpai.
Mm-hmm. Damn, do you think if Hawks were to try to hunt her down, obviously he never really got to do that, but in a fight like this, what do you think, Mark? Do you think that Hawks and his speed stands a chance here?
With speed? That's a tough call.
Because
he's literally gonna be faster than a bullet.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Well, he could be, but to maneuver around is going to be interesting. Sounds like he's a little lively over there.
Cody sees something, and Mom's like, "Hey, get over the door!"
Cody, no. But yeah, that's. Oh man, like especially since whatchamacallit, overall kind of broken as he is. All he's saying is the boss here, and I get it, because the boss is pretty much his pops. Um, so that's all he kind of really cares for. What's funny though is that I believe he grabbed onto her. Let's see, in the middle of this fight that she was having with Deku. we'll go to your boss at some point, but it really does seem like she doesn't really like know him. It's just like, well, I know who he is. He might help.
We can just use him. She said he might. She said I can just use him. He might come in handy later. But she looks like she felt bad, honestly.
Which adds like another like level of complexity to her character, because it doesn't obviously does she doesn't really want to do like much for anyone unless she's like heavily like handsomely paid for it. But she also like acts on her own. She just made a judgment on like overall here and just deemed him as someone that she could probably use, but probably deep down she was like, this guy's a wreck. He won't stand a chance out. All right, I'll take him.
She's like, fine.
But yeah, so the fact now that she is like super mobile means that, and the fact that Deku has found resolve to just simply go and fight her, this is gonna be interesting. I think Deku definitely stands a chance as long as he can get like really close to her.
Yeah, because she's not a close range fighter. She's a long range.
She's not
fighter.
close range, but Airwalk lets her keep a distance too. So the fact that Deku has float, so it's kind of like okay, that can kind of work.
Yeah, he's got float, but I mean, well,
if he can get close enough to use maybe Black Whip, that would probably be.
I think it just depends on how much if she can retract her barrel a lot, because then she could just make a round like a shotgun shell.
Ooh, yeah, okay. There's also the thing about like her hair. Like they didn't go into the specifics of like how fast does her hair grow as a result. So her ammunition is limited by just how much hair she has. She has a fair amount, but you know.
And they also did specify in what color.
Oh yeah, they did. What was it during the
like
interview?
Snipe did. I think Snipe did, yeah.
So I mean, yeah, two-tone hairs together harden up the ammo, or harden it up to making ammos. Can probably make hollow points if needed. Thank goodness that Deku had like.
I think it was maybe Izuku who said it.
Oh, did he? Probably.
Like go back to where go back to the around the beginning.
Let's see.
A little further.
A little further.
Like what is it? It's her.
Oh, so let's see.
A little more.
A little bit more. Yeah, animation is made of pink and dark blue fibers.
So her hair is pink and dark blue.
That's gonna be interesting. I saw it more like a yellow and like a dark green. I don't know why I thought about that. But okay, that's gonna be wild to actually see.
It's a wild hairstyle.
So she needs like a combination of the two then.
Like I know people have done a colored thing of her. I don't know what's in a proper one now that we know her hair color.
I would really love to know like how like the DNA the genome factor came into effect here to make
with
this
the blue
all
and
work.
Pink.
Because she a menace.
Oh, she a big menace.
I think. Well, I mean, what was it like? Obviously, she previously had like All For One as a target, but of course, never really pulled that through. I'm not sure if that's related to how she's like she was in Tartarus, but she could be in there for other means anyway.
Oh, we know why she's in there.
Right. She killed the hero.
Yes, it's safe to assume that why she's in there.
Right, but like, yeah. All right, yeah, we can go for that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm just kind of like, I want to know like more about like obviously what like led her to like go out and kill a hero. I also kind of want to know exactly how that like operation to try to like hunt down off one, how that came about, and the exact results for that. But also a bit of Hawks knowing about her too. So there's just a lot, and the fact is that she's already blown off like the arm, like the support items already. Makes you wonder
Right?
like
It's
how
like,
many.
well, damn, I just got these.
I know, like I just got these. Um, we don't know what happened to All Might. That's massive, unfortunate. Um,
I mean, with how expensive that car is, I imagine he's fine.
how expensive that car is. He's just gonna end up like Doctor Strange.
Bruh.
No one could do, no one could treat you any better. I could have treated myself better. I was like, shit, dude. But oh my god, like, ooh, I don't know how this is gonna shape up. I'm really hoping that Deku can pull through, but if it takes another hero to help him out, I'm totally okay with that. Because she got
Right?
airwalk now.
I know. Also, if you look on Discord, I sent you that.
Oh, let me see. Oh, okay, that's really cool. Nice little reference there. But yeah, all right. I guess that's pretty much it. Next chapter is actually just within the week. Yes, yeah. Okay, cool.
I believe so.
Oh, because I'm just like, oh, I gotta know.
Gotta know what's about to happen.
I gotta know. Where'd you get your kicks?
Where'd you get them kicks?
But all right.
Also, she is muscular as fuck.
Yeah, they're all buff. It's great.
It's like everyone's like sniper. Everyone was calling her sniper waifu.
Sniper waifu. Good
To
lord,
be
stop.
fair, she is attractive.
All right. We'll go ahead and call it here. So I want to thank everyone so much for jumping in or tuning in for the manga stream. Um, this has been like chapter 312. It's really good. I love
It
like
is
this
really good.
introduction to a new character already.
Yeah,
And
he like Horikoshi's been really hitting the freaking home runs with these characters.
yeah. You know, I was just talking about the kicks for a joke, but like actually the character design's really top notch.
Yeah, like he's Horikoshi always makes really good female characters. I want to say.
Mm. They even showed her like previous like outfit before she like became a former hero too.
Oh yeah, like I'm very curious as to what it is. Like I want to know her backstory. I want to know what made her change from being a hero because they say she wants the downfall of hero society, but I'm curious for what reason and why.
Right.
For a
But
former hero to fall like she did, there has to be a reason.
mm, I think it really does fall in line with like her beliefs probably being shaken up a little bit.
Oh, without a doubt. Like I'm sure something happened to where it shook her resolve, but that makes me wonder what is it exactly that made her be like,
Maybe, I mean, obviously when we talk about hero society and people's warped like ideas like after the fact, we always kind of like go back to Stain. It could be Stain, could maybe not. Everyone has like similar ideas sometimes like within that group too, so they just end up working together. But
oh yeah.
this might require a little bit of elaboration as far as Lady Nagan herself.
Yeah, now we know that her quirk it seems to be mostly a rifle. Quirk rifle. So we know she can't
Yeah,
like per se what some people fall like if it's just a rifle or she literally is a living weapon to where she could maybe even make like pistols out of her fingers or something.
it's true. I'd like to just
So now
believe
we know
it's
it's just
simply
a rifle.
rifle, but
Yeah.
otherwise you might have a different quirk name for it.
Yeah, I think it could have been called like just a living. It could have called itself a living arsenal or something like that.
No, yeah, Living Arsenal would otherwise probably be like the name of the quirk. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So again, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys next week. We'll be jumping into chapter 313 on that one. So yeah, and it's fine enough. Like feels like we're gonna get closer to chapter 333 at that point.
Right.
And who knows where we'll be from there. But yeah. All right. We'll end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Hashtag bye everyone. I know that I know that we had some issues like with the whatchamacallit, the stream quality. That's becoming a menace. I'll have to look into that. So I won't say anything about like Sunday Fight Night tonight. I just need to look into that. But yeah. Alright. Might do a test stream even. But yeah. Alright. Hashtag bye everyone. Take care. And pee. And pee.